Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 30th. This is Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. You can also catch me on Twitter at OptionsMike. And today I want to kind of go over the state of the markets with you and talk a little about what's going on here and a name to keep an eye on in Boeing. So let's just start off with the SPY, guys. So it's been a very tough month as we come to the end of the quarter here. There's a large rebalancing among the pension funds that's going on right now. That's causing a lot of the chop and volatility you're currently seeing in the marketplace. We're going to talk about bonds and what's going on there that's affecting everything. But when you look at the chart and the daily chart of the S&P 500, you can see last Friday we had this downtrend break again and this big explosive candle. And yesterday on Monday, we gave a nice inside day and held in fairly well. The market, if nothing else, remains extremely resilient. Whether it's a hedge fund blowing up and taking a bunch of banks down with it, which we had going into last week and this week still playing out, interest rates, pick whatever it is, the market seems to find a way to bounce back and hold in. And the S&P 500 here, if this holds, looks like it's primed to try to push to all-time highs, which is only a couple handles away at this point. So the S&P 500 continues to act very well, very strong financials and value names. Value names are what's leading, and that's the area everybody's focusing on. If you switch from the S&P and you go over to the Qs, you're seeing a very different tape. The Qs have not made an all-time high in over a month. And you can see we're struggling just to get through the 50-day, which is that purple line up around 321. We've been using the 100-day as support, which is currently down around 311, but very choppy and a lot of weakness. And a lot of this weakness has to do with the names that are in the Qs, these tech names, these growth names, which are more susceptible to higher interest rates. And that's what we're seeing going on right now. And that's why these names have been slow to bounce. A lot of these names we like, we love to play when tech's in play, when semis are in play. These growth names are leading, they're getting beaten up, and you're seeing a rebalance as funds are positioning back into growth, away from growth into value names, just in case interest rates go nuts and inflation continues to rise and the Fed loses control of it. If you switch forward, you'll see what really going on here. It's all about bonds. You can see TLT is a great representation of the 20-year bond. You can use this as a great barometer of the market. So you can see how we had a dead cat bounce up to the 21-day. That's that black moving average with the blue line. Couldn't hold that, rolled over. As of this morning, the 10-year yield just hit 1.77. That is a 52-week high. And this is what it continues to freak the markets out. It's how quick it's going up and that the Fed doesn't seem to worry about it. So with that said, with bonds like this, until bonds start to reverse or the market decides to decouple itself from what's going on with bonds, you have to be very careful with growth and tech stocks. At some point, they're going to become a screaming buy, and the market will do a great job of letting you know. You'll see reversal candles. You'll see big buying coming into these names. You'll see call buying all over these names. But right now, the market's saying it's unsure. It's slowly selling them. It's not looking to jump into them too quickly. This brings us to Boeing today, guys. So I've talked about Boeing a couple of times, and yesterday Boeing had a really great piece of news, and that is that Southwest Airlines, Love, is buying at least 130 of their 737 MAX planes and maybe up to 150 more, 30 of them getting delivered next year. If you're looking for a great sign for Boeing, it's companies coming in, airlines coming in and starting to buy the MAX. After all the problems they have with the MAX, the crashes, if they start buying this is great for Boeing and Boeing can rally. Currently it's trading right around the 250 level. If it holds this level and the market's up, this is a great entrance in this area. If it takes out that 275 area, then you look for a move back to the pre-COVID levels of 300 and see what it does there. So Boeing, which hasn't run as much as some of the other names, in industrial, still considered a value play here, acting much better than most of the market. Dips in the markets, Boeing be a name I would definitely want to buy on any dip, and I'd keep an eye on it here. So this is Mike with smartoptiontrading.com, giving you a little idea Tuesday what's going on in the markets and a name to take a look at. Have a great week.